Hey, it's Emily and Isaac with Mason Realty Group at Keller Williams Realty Integrity Lakes, and we are back with Troy from Rock Solid Inspections, and we are standing outside of my home, and we're going to do a quick walk around, talk to Troy about what the outside brings during your inspections.
And this is kind of where everything begins for you, right?
Yep.
It is absolutely where everything begins
Yeah.
for us. Our first impression as we walk up to the house or we drive up to the house, it really tells us what we're looking for an experienced home inspector. The direction it is facing, is it on a hill, is it the bottom of the hill? Is the grading around the house sufficient that we need to start watching for additional problems? Do we have gutters? You know, how do the windows look? There's just so many things that go through our mind as we first walk up into the house and as we set up to start the exterior of the home inspection portion of it. So
Yeah, I'm always looking at windows and roofs and siding and certain things like that. But I mean, obviously, I don't have all the answers. So let me ask you this: what about, you know, it's super nice out and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
What about winter? What do you do in the winter?
that's a really good question. So like grading in the winter, we really have to put into our reports that we're not able to 100% inspect them
Yeah.
because of the snow cover. And that goes for the roof as well. If we can't fully walk a roof, we cannot 100% inspect it. So the biggest thing about home inspections is being truthful and honest with people.
Sure.
Don't write up something that you cannot back up. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing, and that's how everyone wants to be treated.
Well, very cool.
So
Well, I think it's a heck of a start. We have more episodes coming for Thirsty Thursday with Troy and Rock Solid. So, yeah, I guess there we go. But if it's thirsty, we better go find a beverage, huh?
I agree.
Yeah, we should probably
I think
do
as
that.
we do our walk here, there might be some beverages on the way.
Oh, well, we better find some.
Yeah.
So, sticking on the theme of being outside with an inspector, we've kind of turned the corner a little bit, and we're standing in the shade. Thankfully, I mean, maybe. Who knew it was going to be?
Are you
Who knew it
warm?
was going to be 88 degrees at the end of September? Anyways.
Anybody who looked at the weather this morning.
So anyhow, all right. Well, regardless, we're outside. It is a beautiful day, which gives us an opportunity to talk more about the outside of a home with Troy. So I'm just going to kind of hand it over. When you go through this process and with your clients, what are the things that you'd be pointing out? Like in this particular scenario, what would you be pointing out?
Pretending I'm
Yeah.
your client.
yes, absolutely. So during our home inspection process, we're done with the home inspection right now. We're going to educate the clients as much as possible. So as we go through with Emily's house, we're going to educate her on what we're looking for during the home inspection. This is what she's going to expect to see in the home inspection report as well. So basically it's education time. So what we're looking for is what we want to do is educate Emily on the overall grading of the house. I love the fact that we're up on a hill, a large hill up here, so we're going to get good drainage away. We're relatively protected with a lot of trees here as well. So big roof lines, gutter systems, we want to make sure that we keep our gutter systems clear and free. We also want to make sure that our gutter system extensions aren't going away from our house as well. Again, it's all about moisture management with these older houses. Back in these older houses, we never really sealed the outside of our foundations. So we really have to maintain the moisture away from there, even during the winter when heavy snows come as well. So we're also going to talk about, we have wood siding, exterior siding as well. We need to keep maintenance on top of that. And just kind of, if there's any areas that need immediate attention, we're going to point this out to her right away and actually walk through and how to repair it in our opinions. So, which is absolutely wonderful. The windows, we're going to open and close all the windows, and we're going to talk about ages of windows. We're going to talk about maintenance of windows and possible repairs that we have with the windows as well. So, we do have a radon system as well. We're going to walk through with Emily on how the radon system works and the benefits of it. It's a great system to have in these older houses, so which is absolutely phenomenal. We have floodlights for exterior safety. We'll talk about that and how that functions. Soffit vents as well. Those are required. They're really required for a attic space to function correctly. So we do have some bathroom fans located up on the roof as well. That's really good. We're going to be up in the attic space and making sure those are connected and functioning correctly as well. So.
Oh, there's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of elements.
And I suppose each situation is going to present different things to look at, different ages of homes, different styles of homes,
Locations.
the locations of homes.
Yeah.
Sure,
Which way
absolutely.
they're facing, all that stuff affects the house. So when we drive up to it, if we have a certain direction of a house facing with a driveway and grading, we automatically go to those areas of concerns right away.
Yeah.
Not to say there's going to be, but that's going to be our areas of attention right
Sure,
away.
sure.
So
Well, there you go. You've heard it from one of our trusted home inspection gurus. We've got some good people in the circle, but there's a lot more to talk about inside,
yes.
right? And there's really a lot more to talk about when you're outside. But for now, I think that's probably a pretty good 30,000 foot view. Kind of a nice way to start the conversations about home inspections. But of course, if you have questions, call us, call Troy. We'll make sure that you got his information. But I don't know, stay with us. This next episode we'll talk inside.
We'll probably be inside.
So I'm
excited.
Get some AC going for me. So, all right, you guys.
Naturally.
We will talk to you soon.
All right.
Cheers.
Hi, this is Emily and Isaac with Mason Realty Group at Keller Williams. Coming to you from Lago Tacos in Uptown.
Where we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo and also launching our new weekly series called Thirsty Thursday. We're going to be giving you information about the real estate market, the real estate buying and selling process, while also having a beverage or two at either a coffee shop or cafe, or maybe a spot like this where we get to have cocktails in the afternoon.
So stay tuned for our first segment next week, which is all about the buying process.